Hello guys, today we will create some Azure functions. This is the Visual Studio Community Edition. Here we will go to File, New Project. Here we will search for Azure functions. Next, we will give a name. First of all, I will create HTTP based trigger function. So I am naming it HTTP trigger Azure. Okay, the project name is HTTP trigger IZF and solution name is also then create. Now here we will see the frameworks, like we need to create in .NET framework or need to create in .NET Core. I'll go with .NET Core. Here are the different types of Azure functions you will see. Either you can create with empty, block trigger, Osmos DB trigger, IoT app trigger, HTTP trigger, and other triggers. So I will first go with HTTP trigger. Here we need to select the storage emulator and the access right function anonymous or admin. Okay. So I will make it at cities and go with HTTP trigger with .NET Core. Creating project. So it has created a function1 class. The name of the function is function1. So the project created is HTTP trigger IZF and default function created here, which is a HTTP trigger. So how you will come to know that it is a HTTP based trigger or other triggers? It's compiling or restoring some packages, so it's showing some red alerts, warnings, errors like that. So here you can see HTTP trigger, and this is a static function. All the AZF functions will be static because it is a serverless functions. There is no state of any of this function. You can see here it is a task action result is the return type and the run is the name, but we have given the name of the function as function1. So this name is just for internal use, but we will be referring this name only. So here is the attribute HTTP trigger. From that we will come to know that this function is a HTTP trigger based function. Here it has authorization level function. You can set anonymous or other. It will support get and post. If you want to support only get, then you can remove the post. You can set the route for this HTTP trigger. This is the HTTP request that will come when we hit the URL of this HTTP trigger. So it is just like an API, web API, like, or you can say it's like our MVC action method. When you hit the URL with the get action, HTTP get action, it will get triggered. So I will put a breakpoint here and will run. So let's check how to run these HTTP trigger AZF. It's taking some time. So for the HTTP trigger you will get some URL. From that URL you need to call that URL, as I have put get method here. So I will request a get request. So this is the console that comes when some Azure functions run in the local system. It's loading. Yeah, so this is the symbol of Azure functions. So it has started. started the console application, it will try to find the functions in this project. So it is telling that these are the properties, settings. So we get that this is the URL to trigger that HTTP function. You can see here the API slash function1. So the function1 name is coming from here, as we have set the attribute as function1. If I will change the something and function 2, 3 or 4, so it will take from here, not from here. It's the class name, but it is just taking the function name. So if you create some other name, it will take that. So it has created localhost 7071 port slash API slash function1. You can also set your own route here. So by default it has set, and I will trigger these are some tutorials. You can go to GitHub. So I'll hit that get request. It has come to the HTTP trigger function. It has logged C# HTTP trigger function processed a request. So yeah, you can see here what it will take. It will search for the query string with parameter name, so it will not find, and here if it will not find any name, it will return bad request object result, please pass. So we will see what it comes. It has started processing, and let's see what it has written. So it has written please pass a name on the query string or in the request body. Okay, so I will pass my name. Come on. So it has come again. Now see. Hello. This is the output, expected output. So what this by default function is doing, like it is searching for the name query parameter. It's checking in the name. It's taking, if it's the name is not equal to null, then it's printing hello name. Like here I passed him. If I am not passing any name, it will return this. So as of now, we have seen how to run the HTTP trigger Azure. It is very simple. You have some request URL, you have to hit that and the function gets triggered. You can perform anything, like you can access the database like as usual with use the entity framework, or like that database connectivity with IBM or MS SQL or MySQL. You can get the data from database or perform some actions and give the response. So it's very simple. We will see other types of SZF like timer trigger, queue trigger, and many other triggers. So here you have seen the AzureDef. It is based on the HTTP trigger event base. So when anyone hits some HTTP URL of that Azure function, it will get triggered. So if you have any questions or comments, you can definitely ask us. So as you can see, whatever the log we are performing, you can see here C# HTTP trigger function processed a request. Here I have written. So these logs are going to set in the application insights. You will come to know more about the application insights and other things. So that's it for HTTP trigger Azure. Thank you.